You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Whoops. Yeah. That's what I meant to do. I don't know if my mic was working at the beginning. I realize. Alright, so I'm assuming I'm off to potions or yep, herbology, okay. Let's go here. Oops, I probably should have marked my waypoint before doing that. Oh well. I will do that.
Professor Fig and we
No, that's not my map.
have asked that I teach you an
Why is it doing that now for my map?
defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Check, check. Oops, I missed the stairs. The giant ass stairs. We're out here. I feel like this is gonna be fun.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh boy.
Accio.
Oh boy.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone.
Oh, I like how they dulled it.
Tie the tendrils and give it a
They
full
actually
tug.
dulled the audio. That's cool. Rip.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
I love that.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
I was gonna say, why didn't they make the glass more
I'm very
resistant
sorry
to
about
that? But then,
yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
zoom, 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 zoom.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked
Yes,
them
sir.
up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Now I wonder if it's possible to not pick up those dittanies. If it's possible to not pick up the dittany seeds, and then what would happen?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
They'll just instantly be threats. Oh.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Chomping cabbage bites? What?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Thank you.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Thank you.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Chompy, 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 chompy. We can just take them all. Okay. How? Okay, hold tab. Ooh.
Look at that. Those children can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Can I pick them back
Did
up?
save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
They're like little
Vicious
minions.
little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs.
Yeah,
The
my
kind of plants that
microphone
have
is
your back
picking
in a
up
fight.
my... I
Not
don't know
saying
how
you
to
can't
fix
go it
it.
alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Oh, I have an idea of how to fix it. Testing, testing. Might have fixed it. I'm not sure what he said.
just because those cabbages
Yep,
will
there we
chomp
go,
on
I
a
fixed it.
dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents
did
wouldn't plant
notice
in the
it, though.
garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Did they just die after a little bit? Yep. I don't know if I love this whole, oh wait, can I unlock more slots? Is that how this works? Hey, you're getting paid. Don't get too, upsetting. Upset and... How do I get out of here? Oh. Got it.
Speaking of astronomy, I'm surprised you're not fixated on Venus.
I have a feeling that didn't lets you make
Any news about the dragon?
wing war cushions, so collect some of that. Oh hi. Ooh, I know you do that. Yeah, look at that. Put on my sneak. On to the next thing.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yeah.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn chair.
Lots of stuff to be able to
are
collect.
as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Do I wait for this? It is almost done. Yeah, I'll wait a minute. I'll look around. Steal some more plants. I did not mean it. What am I doing? What am I doing? Is there a quick button to get to? Ooh. I knew you needed some sort of invisibility right off the bat when I was over in Hogsmeade to get into that chest, but I was like, oh, I don't know what the invisibility, and then I don't have invisibility, and I thought it was like a potion or something, and then, that mission happened. I'm like, oh, I know exactly how to get into those chests. Yeah, I was gonna say, not very subtle with that, either. They're the same, but is legendary worse than extraordinary? I'm level 9. Yeah, I see that. It's weird. That's where it is. Yes. Right now, I have the ability. I just need one more level and I can equip that. It's a hit. I can't wait to get mounts and stuff. This should be done now. What? Still has a minute. Does it pause when I'm inside of an inventory? Oh, it's only a minute, so I'm just gonna wait. Do. Nothing else to collect. How do we get back to the forest? Oh, okay, so I can come back and collect that anytime. That's cool. Nice. A whale? A dead whale?
Completely incompetent, which he is.
Keep forgetting to mark these.
I saw an aura bag on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet
Potions.
he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Who Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
This is so cool.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I don't know if I should do this better.
Your potion should not be that
Ashbringer eggs. Dark Mongol. That looks valuable. There's only one of them too. I feel like this is going to end badly with this Fwooper feather. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant!
Oh boy.
Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
This is gonna explode.
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Seconds. Blue, 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 blue. Brew, brew, brew. Potion enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. Three, two, one. That's cool.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr.
I could have ended way worse.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
That'll be all. Cool.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp author badge.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Oh, don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Alright, on to the next task. see it on the map, but I don't see it. I see it on the mini map, but I don't see it on the map. Good, do you leave here?
Bravery runs in my family. Never even cry.
I see it now. Oh, that's fine. Oh boy. Yeah. A walk. Is there one like there we go, that should be faster. Slightly. Ding dong, ding dong.
Revelio.
Groundskeeper tools. Ooh. They took damage. I know what to do here. Okay. Need...
Revelio.
You're gonna need to get you in.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
Oh wait. Aha! Ha 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 ha.
I should investigate.
Hee hee ha ha. Secret. Maybe I need a light.
Lumos. Incendio.
Is that it?
Lumos.
Oops. I switched it.
Accio.
Stones. I feel like they should have more. Yeah, there's something with that. I don't know. I gotta hit something on that, I suppose. But, no, that's... because it doesn't show up until I walk up to it. I don't know what it would be. Maybe a Reparo?
Reparo. Revelio.
Maybe I don't have the right spell for it yet. Let's see what the other ones are. I don't see anything that would do it.
Here. Levioso. Incendio.
Not sure. Maybe I don't need to do this. I'll come back to it maybe. I'll figure out something later on, like I did with the sneaky do.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Exactly what horse she's talking about. I'm stealing your stuff. Corkscrew. Oh, I got a new thing. Doesn't quite match. This one doesn't really either, but I like this one better. So far.
Incendio!
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking traveling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Leech juice. Not too much.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Basic potions.
I hope to see you again sometime.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts,
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
There you are.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Do you really think we can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
That's the best you can do! Incendio!
You will pay for your deed.
Incendio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyres sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
Easy.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Level 11 now. I can wear a hat. No. That's all. My hat. Or do I have to take off my hood? Ah. Ooh. It even matches. Superb.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
What are you up to now?
What's up?
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Yep.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Wand finding. probably could teleport where I'm going. Maybe? I don't know if this is any closer. We'll find out. It is. It's getting dark. Spooky. I'm gonna collect all these and hopefully they come in handy later on. I love those animations.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Accio.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Here. Here's a welcome. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Oh, this will do nicely. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. No statues here. I'd best keep looking.
How do I get up there?
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. I'll take that, thank you. Accio! Levioso!
Ah.
Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. No statues here.
Ooh.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. I'd best keep looking. Accio! Nothing. What's happening?
I'm flying! Oh?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw.
He looks
So,
like the others
Mr.
too.
Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
That's messed up.
Revelio.
Quidditch. Ninja. All over there now. There's a thing. I flew flame. Flew. I flew to you. Oh boy. Forbidden forest. Ready for big ass spiders? I'm definitely equipping this.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Tego. Leviosa.
Stop flitting around like a billywig!
Leviosa.
Someone get me down!
Incendio. Tego. One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Seems every career is connected with a mini in some way.
Manners are important, though.
Oh, what's the light in your eyes?
Incendio.
Reductor.
Leviosa.
If I have so much of a scratch on me, you'll be sorry! All right, you've had your fun.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Right.
Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio.
So close.
Leviosa.
You don't want to.
Incendio.
Just play. Reducto.
Lumos. Leviosa.
I thought you'd at least hold. Careful.
Avoiding our problems.
Leviosa. Incendio.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Leviosa.
Reducto. It's the student who released Treadwell. Pathetic.
Incendio.
Damn. You were difficult. Coin.
Seems I scared off the little puffskin.
Oh, did ya?
Oh, the anticipation! Nothing more than luck.
You thought you scared me off.
Leviosa. Lumos.
The infinite.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
Ravenclaw common room. Await. Disarming. Okay, so you need to dodge more. You get that? Dodge. I think.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Is a section fucking
Lumos. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Tego. Yes. Tego. Lumos. Leviosa.
my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Yeah. Spider fangs.
Incendio! Incendio!
Nice. Attend defense against the I think this is the last thing I'm gonna do for today. And then we'll pick back up with the ghost in the next one.
I hope you were able to take care.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Expelliarmus.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
I almost messed that up.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Huh?
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
You seem to have a stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Alrighty.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.